Hello everyone. Sorry I'm late slightly. How's everybody doing? Let me put this on live chat and I'll pause that as well. We are packing up some more orders today. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those two that we packed up last time. We don't have to worry about that. 7, 8, 9, 10. No. At least 11, 12, 13, 14 packages. So thank you everyone who's ordered something. If you have a question, Ashley is sitting right beside you guys, watching me just the same way you are, which is hilarious because she literally is watching in her phone right there. She's going to be picking out some questions here. If you would like your question asked and answered by me, asked by her and answered by me, put that in the comments and we'll go from there. Now, guys, we are running out of cardboard boxes to make these hearts and also running out of bases to make these hearts. In fact, I'm not selling these anymore for a minute until I can locate more bases. However, if you want a nail heart, got plenty of bases for nail hearts, so I am still going to be taking orders for those. If you've already ordered something, those don't count in the disqualification? No, that's not the right word. I will still make those. I still have enough to make those. All right. Also, the what do you call these? Heartburns are still rolling off the presses. That's not the right word. So how's everybody doing?
I'm surprised you're early today.
Early?
It's 12:28.
Oh, I thought I was late. Oh, it's because I looked at the microwave time. The microwave is fast. Sorry, we were trying to get better internet here, and I was on the horn with the interwebs, and we're not going to get better internet. So I know people don't like the buffering thing. Sometimes that's on my end, sometimes it's not. But I would like to get rid of all the time it's on my end. Looks like that's not going to happen, but I don't know. They're gonna call me about that later today or tomorrow, so we'll see.
What did you say about the heart before the heartburns?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Sorry, I don't know. Are you asking or someone else asking?
Martha Trimpy's asking.
I don't know what I said. Sorry, I don't remember.
How much are the heartburns, says Leanne Rosa?
Okay, so the heartburns, which are done on scrap wood, they're all about this size, but are also, see, like these are about the same size, but not quite. But they're also on multiple species of wood. Like this is a red oak one. This is a white oak one. And I mostly do them on oak, but I've done them on other wood as well. These are all $50 Canadian. The heart, scrap metal hearts are $100, and the nail hearts are also $100.
You said that you ran out of bases, so you'd be on a
temporary
hold.
I ran out of bases for these type of hearts. The ones that are like, they're a bunch of random pieces. I ran out of bases for them. So I won't be taking orders for those anymore. But I will still take orders for the nail hearts. Because those bases don't matter what they are in my head. They probably don't matter to you either way. But to me, I'm just like, nah, it looks better this way. So that's what we're doing. Okay. This one here, you say metal heart bike chain border, but 3 of them have that.
Don Oldroyd was wondering, do you have a website of what you have for sale?
No website, sorry. Just the Facebook pages for now. My Hands Gallery and Ushtat. Do you remember which one this is? Would it be the latest one?
It's the one that you had taken a picture of with the group.
With the group. Ah,
yeah.
Okay, that's this one. This one right here. Okay. We don't have a perfect system here, but we're working with it. They're going to get, someone sent their package to me in this Minions case, and so this person's going to get their heart, if it fits, it does, in this Minion case. So, just so everyone knows, these hearts that have these types of, whatever, they're signed. That's upside down. They're signed on the bottom. That's kind of hard to see, but it says Ushtat, and then it says the year that it was made. They are not numbered because I've already made dozens and dozens of these without numbering them, so yeah, they're not numbered. Some people ask about them being numbered, and these ones are not. As always, you need a pen? As always, we have a bunch of reclaimed, I don't know if that's the right word, packing material that we're reusing.
Tracy says she actually misses watching you talk and do dishes.
Oh, you missed doing the dishes. Man, too many people asked me to get a dishwasher. And so we did. I mean, we would have gotten one anyway, but.
Don Oldroyd is wondering how do people place an order just through Facebook?
If you want to place an order, very easy. I'm going to need that pen back. Actually, no, I don't need that. Sorry, I lied. I need this. If you would like to place an order, it's very easy. If you see something you like, it's probably not available, but I can make something like it sometimes. Or if it's a one-off, then I can't, something like that. But basically anything you see, or if it's a print, which there's dozens and dozens of prints, you can just email me, orderfromjosh@gmail.com. That's the best way. Actually, that's the only way. You can message me on Instagram and Facebook too. I do answer those, but it takes me longer to answer those than the emails because Ashley does the emails and I do the social media type stuff. And I don't always get it because there's a lot of notifications and they are, now that they're all lumped into the same thing, I miss a lot of them. So sorry about that. If you're waiting for that, best way to contact is through email. Okay. This one is packed up.
Thank you, Grandma Foxy. She said she sent something for the fur babies.
Oh, thank you.
Teresa, Josh did get some packages. I don't know if there was one from you or not.
I got one from Andrea.
Did you get one from Teresa?
We're going to be going to the post office today, so we'll see. Yeah. I got a card, a red enveloped card. Thank you, Robert. I'll read that in 1 second. And we also have one package for Dakota. So if your package was going to Dakota, I'm going to be giving that to him today, which he will be opening up on his show tonight at 7 o'clock on Madness Mondays.
So, Robert says, enjoy your adventures, especially with Alex. I sent you a letter last week. Watch for it. First time I caught you live.
Oh, well, thank you very much, Robert Gibson. I appreciate that. One of my best friends has the same last name. His name is Alan Gibson.
Well, I didn't know that was Alan's last name.
No?
No.
Wait, is it?
I think it's different on Facebook, isn't it?
It's probably different on Facebook.
Yeah.
I just doxed him. Oh, that's empty. Kobe.
Eliza says, Josh, why is it so hard for you to read my message unless I paid? There's lots of messages. Sometimes we miss them.
What?
I didn't see it from her.
What is it? What did she say?
She says, why is it so hard for you to read my message unless I pay?
Well, you pay what? Like a super chat? Oh, it's not hard at all. Either we missed it or didn't want to answer it or whatever. I don't know. Yeah.
Thanks, Don.
You definitely don't have to super chat. What is her message?
I can't see it. I'm trying to look back, but I can't.
Oh, maybe there was no message? Did you? I don't know. I always feel like I'm being accused of something.
I can't see.
When people send messages like that, and I'm like, what are you talking about? Okay, this package, I hope that the post office allows this to be the mailing package. We'll see.
She says I'm just joking.
Is she though?
I don't know.
Or is she just saving face? I don't know.
Nellie is asking, are you going to be on the crew for Alex's Cafe?
If he asks me to, I absolutely will. If he decides that he hates my guts, then I will try my best, but no promises. Yeah, no, I probably will. It's up to him to decide what he's doing and if I'm the right fit. But his plan so far, as I know, is to have me and my brother help him out, and Hans, and I guess maybe Zenobia too. I haven't heard anything about that, but I imagine because or her and Hans are a team a lot of the time. So, you know, perhaps. Okay, this one is. Oh, I forgot the laundry basket. Oh no, I didn't. I did forget it, but it's right here. 1 second. You guys know all about this. Sorry, Ashley, for interrupting you. You guys all know all about the male laundry basket.
Santino Mamo?
Santino, my man.
Asking, is Josh a good barista? For work in the cafe, I think.
What's that?
Like
barista?
a coffee.
Oh, a coffee maker person? Am I going to be that?
Are you a good barista?
I think coffee tastes disgusting, and so if I tried it, I'd be like, "Yep, tastes like coffee. $5, please."
You're pretty good at making me coffee.
Yeah, that's pressing a button. And then it just goes. I don't even do anything. Metal Heart, surprise.
MK Caraway says, Josh, Alex said to stop by soon. He said he misses you. I think he definitely is planning to have you work on the cafe.
Well, I do talk to him semi-regularly on the phone.
To him yesterday, I think.
Yeah. I talk him down from the ledge. He's always like, I think. No, I don't. No, that guy's good. Good shit.
Nellie Hendrick asks how much for Burning Hearts.
So the Heartburns, which by the way, I did not come up with the name. I know a lot of people think that's clever. The Heartburns, they are $50. See if I can give you a bit of a close up. You can kind of see that there. They're oiled, so these ones were oiled with walnut oil. There's another one.
You can smell it? Like it smells like?
Yeah, it'll smell like the oil. If you're allergic to walnuts, probably don't order one of these, or specify that you want it with a different oil. Actually, you know what? These are not walnut oil. This is boiled linseed oil. No one's allergic to that, I don't think. These are the ones that I've made recently. They'll be in the next vlog briefly. Or if you watched my live on Instagram, then you saw me create each one, perhaps, a few days ago.
Hi, Gwen, and hi, Kathy.
So those are them. Yeah, hello everyone who's hopping on. We're just packing up some orders to go out today. Some people ask why I wait till the day to go out. That is very easy to answer. That's called laziness. So I wait until like the last second, and I'm like, well, should pack up these orders and go to the post office.
Don Oldroyd is saying, have you ever made a Jack Skeleton item? And do you do special orders?
Jack Skellington or Skeleton?
Skellington.
Okay. Yeah, I have made a painting before. But since that's intellectual property owned by some people who will sue if you use it, I don't make those anymore. Some people do, so you can find plenty of artists who will make that for you. I would not be one of them, though. Now. I used to, though. Before I knew about copyright and stuff.
Kim Hellman says, hi guys, do you keep the stamps off your mail?
No.
Are you collecting?
No. We do keep the names off the mail, and then they go into... Did you hear that?
Was that you? Yeah.
My stomach just growled quite loudly. They go into this fishbowl, and basically what happens is every once in a while, it's kind of random, I just come in here. Oh my gosh. Come in here, and I just pick out... Well, that doesn't say anything on it, but I accidentally put some garbage in there. That doesn't say anything. Let's go again. I put the rest of the envelope in here. I must have been, like, this is thick paper.
Those are all blank?
These are both blank. I bet you I ripped up an envelope. I probably threw out the name and put the rest of the envelope. Hold on. Let's go again. Okay, here's one. So what I do, I don't know who this is or what they sent me, but this person is going to get a free gift today. So if you send me something Well, this is not an incentive to send. I guess it is an incentive, but unintentionally. I just want to say thank you to those who like to send stuff. And I will keep your address, except for whoever this envelope was. I don't know how that happened. And then I'll put your name into that fishbowl, and then every once in a while I will send someone something. Like today I will send whoever Walker is. I'll send them something. Do you know that name?
Mm-hmm. That's the same name you picked out last time.
Did I?
Mm-hmm.
So I already sent them something?
I think so.
Really?
Can I see it? Yeah.
Dude, that's hilarious.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Should we pick someone else? Nah, I already picked it. Do you know what they like?
No, I'm not sure.
We'll have to check the email.
Yeah. So Anna Franzen says, how are the chickens doing in the cold?
Chickens are doing good, except for Sunny. He's having some sort of issue. Not sure if we're going to put a vlog. We're going to vlog about it. We did film some stuff, so maybe we'll be able to sneak some footage in somewhere. She has some sort of issue right now. I don't know if it's related to the cold, though.
No, she has maybe some kind of respiratory infection or something. She's kind of wheezing when she breathes, so we brought her into the heated garage and gave her like vitamins and electrolytes in her water. She's doing better.
Yeah, she's doing better. If you're an ass kicker, you can watch yesterday's ass kicker video and you can see her in there. But I'll see if I can put that into a vlog coming up as well.
Natalie, I don't know how to say this. Brookstructor says, how do you find what is property you cannot reproduce?
Sorry, what? Say that again?
How do you find what is property you cannot reproduce?
If it's anything that's been created by someone else, don't copy it, basically. However, if you're doing fan art, a lot of entities will allow you to do that if you're not making money off of it. And some people don't care if you are making money out of it. There's a bit of a risk factor if you don't ask for permission. But some don't care, like Star Wars used to not care, George Lucas, but now that he doesn't own it, Disney does. Well, Disney will sue a daycare for using their property, so maybe don't do that anymore. I don't know.
Cal says, how long have you two been married and together?
Oh, great question. Today we have been married 7 years. It's our 7-year anniversary.
And we've been together
15 years.
15.
Or 16. 15 years?
I think. Or 16.
Something like that. Yeah.
Kim Hallam says, why don't you paint Ashley even if it's just for you not to sell?
Because I don't want to, I guess. Is the easy answer. Oh, Delphina.
To replenish your candy drawer.
She must have been watching yesterday because Caden came over. And one of the first things he did is he goes to the drawer and pulls out a couple chocolate bars.
Thanks, Delphina.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Do you guys like this format of how we do this with Ashley asking the questions? I know we don't get to every question like we usually do, but like this is a little more hands-on. No, it's different than the dishes. So we won't do this as often as I did the dishes, but we'll still do it.
Jules Robson says, would you be able to make a robin sculpture similar in style to the random metal item hearts? And
a robin?
Yeah, and put some red glass or something for the red breast. And also, do you ship to the UK?
I ship everywhere on the planet, so that's not a problem. The bird with red glass, I would have to find some red glass, but I could do something that makes it look more robin-y. I actually have a couple bird sculptures in the book already, so yeah, I could do that. Yeah, just email me, orderfromjosh@gmail.com with what you'd like, and we'll put you in the book. By the way, guys, there are never any promises as to when a commission will be fulfilled, because when I'm making stuff, I make it based off of what I currently have or know I can get. So there's a big waiting list for certain items because whatever. And if it's an item that's permanently in the catalog of available items, like the hearts, for example, those you can order whenever, but sometimes it depends on what I have at the moment is if I can make them. Other items, I usually wait until I find certain things. Like someone wants what are those things called? A stork? No.
A crane.
A crane?
Or something.
Some sort of crane bird. I don't have the items for that just yet. I've actually been searching for them, or keeping it in the back of my mind because I want to make that. So like stuff like that sometimes takes a long time to get to because I just don't have what I think would look good to make that at the moment, sort of thing.
Happy birthday, Barbara! It's Barbara Schmidt's birthday today.
Nice, Michelle. Here's a toast to your. Oh, thank you very much. 7 years together from Michelle.
Well, thank you.
Thank you very much.
I saw a question. Oh, Stefan Frankel says the brick wall is quite interesting. Was that intentional?
Lisa, I have one. When my teeth are better. That was intentional, but this is not our house. I mean, this is our house, but this right here, I don't usually sit here. I usually sit over here, like this. This is just to look interesting on me and my brother's second channel, just joshing with Dakota. So it's our set for our show that we will do again once COVID is over. These ones don't matter, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
yeah, I like it, we like it, but this is not when we can move this out to the new shop whenever we build that. This won't be here anymore. This will be regular our home, and then the brick part will be gone. But I'm glad you like it. Sorry, go ahead.
Knerfed K says, I found your channel on Curiosity Inc. I really like your paintings. Is there anything you cannot make with your hands? Smiley face.
Well, thanks. That's kind. I'm sure there is, but I appreciate your compliment.
Monica Stensland says, will you ever teach classes? Oh, classes, teach art.
Probably not. Maybe as a guest, but I'm not really good at art. I'm just good at doing what I want. So I don't know like art theory. I don't know anything like that. So I couldn't teach how to do something based off of those types of principles, but I could teach like basics on like, hey, this will stick to this. This metal is good for this. I could teach that kind of stuff, and I could help someone make something look cool perhaps, but I don't know if I'd be able to teach. I'd probably be very frustrating because I would be like, dude, that looks stupid. Do it like this instead. I'm not very good with words, and I'm also not very good with people who don't have the same interests and try to do the same thing and don't put in the same type of, like, what's the word? They don't care if it looks good or not. Does that make sense? So there is a young boy, if it wasn't for COVID, and also if I had my shop up earlier, he, I'm not going to say too much because I don't know how much they want to say, but he was going to come to the shop and we were going to do some stuff together, but I'm not sure if we'll be able to do that now. That kind of thing was going to be a little different because he was just going to try to do something that he was interested in, and he happens to like what I do, and his mom asked me if that would be cool. They have some sort of, learning. I can't remember what his issues are exactly, but I thought that would be kind of cool. So that kind of thing, when people are just exploring their creativity, I would be down to like be the what do you call that? Surrogate for that? Is that the word? That's not the word, is it?
I don't know.
I'd be the person who I would be happy to support that. Yeah. That's not the word I'm looking for, but that explains what I'm trying to say. Okay, I need to find
Mentor.
Mentor? That could be the right word.
Was it Elsa Kisseneros said?
That might be the right word. That also might be the wrong word, but
MK Caraway asked, how is the wood tile floor coming?
oh, so we addressed this in another, I think it was in a live. we're not going to do that until the summer. It's taking forever for the moisture level to go down, so we just have them stacked so that the top pieces are destroyed because they cracked badly and they actually cracked into pieces. So I don't really know much about how wood dries and how to do it properly without putting in massive amounts of effort, which I don't want to do. So we are still going to do that probably. I don't know. The wood is not going to go to waste. We're going to do something with it. But for now, we have put that on the side. We are buying flooring, reclaimed flooring from a local business to do the rest of our upstairs. And depending, we might even do our downstairs. But we do have leftover, or actually a whole bunch of laminate flooring that was upstairs when we moved in that we took out, sitting right there, that we will probably use down here. I don't know. It's not as nice as real wood, so we'll just have to weigh the options. Stuff costs a lot of money, so right, like a floor was like, how much is it? Like $6,000, I think. It doesn't matter how much it is, but it's expensive, and so I'm not sure exactly what we're going to do. Okay, next person, Joyce. This is your heart. We are going to pack this up. By the way, guys, I know a lot of you, or some of you, know that I prefer not to use plastic, but I have like 1 billion of these bags, and they're just going to sit somewhere forever if we don't use them. So that's why I'm using plastic. I literally have probably 5,000 of them, not 1 billion. I probably have I have 5 bags of 1,000. So I have 5,000 of these. So that's why I'm using plastic. When these are used up, I'm not going to get more unless I happen to get them for free. So I'm not using these because I'm like, yay, plastic. I'm very much against disposable one-use plastic. So I just want them to have at least one use before they go into the garbage. And I encourage people to reuse them for whatever they need as well.
Anna Franzen says, in Europe we have workaway holiday. People come and help build, for example, for food and board. If creativity can be taught, you could get people to come help you build a new shop.
just scam people into, hey guys,
come for a holiday.
Come for a holiday. You can sleep in my field. You can sleep with the chickens. That would be cool. I don't know if people would fall for that if I was the one offering it, but that would be cool.
Oh, Martha Trimpy says, can you show that heart? Sorry.
Well, kind of late, I guess.
Sorry, I read it late.
There we go.
Michelle Leonard asks, have you ever made a sculpture to be displayed as wall art? I want a flamingo.
That would be cool. I have made sculptures to be displayed as wall art, but not a flamingo. I think a skull made out of nails. And what else? I don't know. I've made a few things. When we used to have our store, me and my older brother Will, we made all sorts of things that could be classified as sculptures for wall art. Yeah.
Susan Boland says, can you compress the wood with weights on top? At the library, when we get books back that are wet, we put bricks on them to push the moisture out.
Yeah, no, we can. That's not going to make the moisture leave quicker, but it will help them from cupping. So the weight of the actual wood is good enough for that, except for the top 2 pieces usually. If I had sufficient weight to put on all the piles, then I would have done that. But I didn't. Another thing that people do is they will clamp them together for end grain sort of thing. There's a bunch of different methods, but we want the wood to escape out of the long grain, not out of the end grain. And so it just takes a while.
Alex D says, what is the advantage of burning hardwood versus softwood? I just got a wood burner and I wonder what wood I should use.
Well, softwood is much cheaper. I don't know where you live, but depending on where you live, if you have plentiful hardwood, it smokes way less, it burns way longer, way hotter. But here where we live, all of our wood is soft. Even our hardwoods are soft, like poplar and aspen type trees. They're technically a hardwood, but they are super smoky because they're very full of water, and they are very shitty for burning in your house. Definitely want to burn that only outside. When it comes to spruce and pine and fir and stuff like that, if you had like old growth, that would be a shame to cut it down, but that would be better to burn than what we have now, which are just basically saplings. Yeah, so the cons are the expense, but the pros are like it smells better, it's way less smoky, it's way hotter, you can use way less because it burns longer. I've never been asked that before, I don't think.
Roberta Steele says, I love that you and Rob are twinning today.
Oh shit, yeah we are. This was made by Roberta, which I'm commissioning her to make me a sick-ass jacket at some point when I get around to designing this jacket that I've been had in my head for a long time. Not designing, sorry. I've already designed it in my mind. I just haven't drawn it out. But, yeah, that girl, lady, woman, person is fantastic.
Dawn Oldroyd says, do you guys have kids?
We have 9 kids, 3 daughters, and 6 sons. Wait, what did I say?
9. Yeah, that's
9.
fine.
How many daughters? 3 and 6. Their names are, we named it after the alphabet, so A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. No, we don't have any kids. J, that's a perfect end on, because my name is Josh. No, we don't have any kids.
Your brother's name's Jay.
I do have lots of nephews, though.
And nieces.
And nieces.
Eric Johnson says, have you ever painted with glow-in-the-dark paint?
I have not, as far as I know, but I have a few friends who have.
Chris McQuaig says, wood grain is also important in wood burning. The less visible wood grain, the easier it is to wood burn, as the late growth rings don't burn as well.
Was he saying burning?
Yes.
Like for fire? He said stove, right?
No.
The other guy?
He said he just got a wood burning machine thing.
Oh, I thought okay, sorry, I misread that. Okay. You definitely want, okay, let me re-answer that last question. I thought you were talking about burning, like for heat. What you want to, worry about when it comes to burning for art, like wood burning, definitely only burn hardwoods if you can. You can burn harder softwoods when it comes to like hemlock, if you can get hemlock, or cedar kind of burns okay, but it's got really wide open grain. So Chris is saying when you're wood burning, yeah, you want to pay attention to grain. So like these, for example, here, let me show you these two things. So I don't like oak because I think it's quite ugly, right? So here we have the grain is going north and south, right? And then if you see my actual picture, you can see the grain through it. This is an open grain. I forget what they call the different lines in the grains, but that's not important. But when I'm burning this, you can see that the color is ununiform there. So if that matters with what type of picture you're making, then be aware of that. Now, if you go with red oak has a way tighter grain. You see that? So it's pretty uniform, and it turned out a lot differently. Now, this being a hardwood, it burned how I wanted it to. It's just the grain kind of dictates what the picture is going to look like in the end. Now, this red oak here, I think looks fantastic still. I think they both look fantastic, but this one, you can see how the tighter grain allows for more detail, if you will. But since these are kind of supposed to look kind of crunchy and like kind of like gritty and like horror-y, if you will, it works out fine. I have done these on soft woods as well. I believe it was pine. I could be mistaken. It might have been poplar. I don't remember what it was. And they turned out okay too. But it being a softer wood, your heat like digs in there, your implement digs in there way deeper, and then the burn spreads out quite a bit because it's, I don't know, it's got a lot more voids inside the wood. I want to say pores, but that's not the right word, and it just spreads out. Yeah, I'm glad. Sorry, I misunderstood your question before. Anyway.
Orangey says Heart of Pinewood.
Orangey is on? Sorry, what? Say that again?
Heart of Pinewood.
Oh, the heart. Okay, so what are they asking?
That's the question. I'm not sure. Was it something you said?
Heart of Pinewood. I don't know what you mean. Are you talking about the heart of the wood? I don't know what that means. Sorry, I'm not sure what you mean. Orangey. Their name is Oren. And I thought their name was Orange. I was like, that's a perfect name.
Eric Johnson says, what do you burn to keep the house warm? Are there certain rules where you live about what can be burned for heat?
Here you can burn anything for heat if it's wood, except for you definitely don't want to burn like treated wood for heat. Not in your house. You shouldn't burn that anyway. It's not good for you. If you're gonna burn it, open air. Burn it as hot as you can so it burns quickly, but not very good for the environment.
Kim, did you mean email address? Because you could send to Josh's email. For Kim was wondering if it's possible to attach photos to any addresses. I think she must mean an email address.
I'm not sure what she means.
Hi, Karen. Karen says, good evening, everyone watching from Essex, England. Happy anniversary to you both.
Thank you.
Thanks, Karen.
Done.
Miffles says, get a cheap dehumidifier. I'm using one to dry out old scaffolding planks to make rustic tabletops for my wood burning.
We thought about getting a dehumidifier, but I don't know about that. Like, because our house has no humidity. It's at like, I forget what it is. It's not at 0%, but it's super low. And like, I guess we could put them in a room and put the dehumidifier in a separate room. Except we don't really have a separate room because like no room in the house has a door, except for that and the bathroom, which has a big hole in the wall. So I mean, don't really feel like getting a bunch of nosebleeds and stuff because the air is so dry. Speaking of which, I have to remember to drink more water when I'm doing these lives so my throat doesn't hurt after. Or remember last time I had some hot orange juice? Never doing that again.
Mariaki Roofler says, you see me also as, I don't know how to say this, but she says, good evening, Josh, following from the Netherlands. You see me also as character.
Oh, okay. Hello.
Kathy says hot orange juice sounds like a terrible idea.
Yeah. It is not good. And when it cools down, it's still not good because you ruined it by heating it up.
Eric Johnson says, why do the screenshots of your blogs always show you drinking something?
They never do in the vlogs.
The lives. I think you mean the lives.
They never do in the vlogs.
They do in the lives though.
Right, but they don't in the vlogs.
Okay. Barbara Benner says, I love the wood molds you're making. I also have a heart condition, and I think this is a great idea you're doing.
Oh, thank you.
Anna Franzen asks, will there be more vlogs about the flooring?
Oh yeah, there will be when we do it. So basically, our vlogs are based off of what we're actually doing in real life. We don't plan them. At least usually we don't plan them. Sometimes I'm like, oh, that'll be good for a vlog, and I will be cognizant of that, and then I will purposely film things. But usually it's just whatever's happening is happening, and I will film it, and I will try to film it in an interesting way.
Thank you, Tracy. That makes much more sense. Don Oldroyd says, what is your favorite type of art or creating to do?
My favorite type of art is, I hope these boxes are the right size. My favorite type of art is, painting is definitely my favorite to do. Yeah, that's the easy question. Yeah, I was going to try to expand on that, but I don't think it needs to.
Kim Hallman says, have you bought any ostriches yet?
No. Oh, let me turn that volume down. Sorry. That ding probably, if you're wearing headphones, that probably sucked. Enjoy my close-up face. Sorry, I usually have it on silent, but I had it on because I was waiting for a call from the interwebs people.
Renee Becca says, hi and happy anniversary from Northeast Pennsylvania, where we are getting 36 inches of snow right now. Now I know more of what it feels like to be Canadian. That's a lot of snow.
How many inches?
36.
That's 3 feet.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's more than we've gotten this whole year. The entire year.
Matthew Jones says, I'm also watching from Essex, England. I just bought myself a welder to make some scrap metal bug sculptures inspired by you.
Glove?
Bug.
Oh, bug sculptures. Nice. At least a glove.
Photo Deviant asks, Josh, what's your favorite color?
That's awesome, by the way. The bug sculpture thing. Lots of people make them. So, that would be cool. I don't know if a lot of people make them in the... Where are these from? Netherlands?
Essex, I think he says.
Oh,
England.
England. England. Wait, what kind of bugs do they have there?
In England?
Yeah. Probably the same
Like
type.
similar to here, I think.
Do you have praying mantises?
No.
So not similar.
Do we have praying mantises?
Yeah. All over.
Huh.
See them almost daily. My favorite color? I was gonna say more, but now I forget what I was gonna say. Sorry, I distract myself.
What's your favorite color?
My favorite color, Heather, is $500, please.
Matthew is here only for a second, but he has to shovel snow.
Oh, did he also get 36 inches of snow?
Yeah.
My favorite color is probably like pineapple yellow. No, I don't know. Not yellow. Probably like blue or green. Or like, I don't know. I don't know. Can't go wrong with a good black.
Sylvia Love Auctions sent a super chat. She says, love what you do and what you stand for. Keep it up, Josh and Ashley. Love from the Netherlands.
Netherlands?
Yeah.
What? We just talked about the Netherlands. Thank you. Who was that?
Sylvia Loves Auctions.
Sylvia Loves Auctions. Are you an auctioneer? Sylvia Loves Auctions. Blah, 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 blah. Hey, what the heck? This is going to the Netherlands.
There you go.
That's a triple threat. Heartburn, knocking on heaven's door, and love and mayhem. Okay, but I know someone is getting heartburn number 29. Katie, we'll do hers first, just so I don't accidentally send the wrong one.
Sylvia says no, she loves to buy.
She loves to buy.
Buy things at auctions.
Oh, I've never bought anything at an auction, but I've always meant to. I've always meant to go to. My friend Jarrett used to work at an auction. I was going to buy a car there. So glad I didn't, because maybe it would have been a good car and then I wouldn't have gotten, or a truck, it would have been a truck. And maybe I wouldn't have gotten the truck that I have now. That would be a bummer. Yeah, this heartburn. Wait, what? Yeah, she only wants a heartburn. Good. Let me pack this into some paper just so give it some pushing.
Which one are you looking at? Not the one you showed.
Huh? This heartburn, number 29, is going to Katie.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. And H says, hello, how is everyone? How's everyone? Hey,
Hello.
hey, hey.
Matthew's leaving.
There's no question. He's going to shovel snow.
He's gonna go shovel some snow in flip-flops and a tank top and shorts. That's what he says he does. I don't know if he's trying to be exceptionally shocking or not. I've done that. Ashley the other day shoveled our whole driveway and our whole parking pad, except for where the cars were parked, but everything else all by herself for some reason.
Sid Whittle says, Josh, did you get your license renewed? LOL.
Yeah, I did. I got it renewed the next day. Yeah. I also tried to pay my ticket the next day, but the courthouses are closed. So they said, pay it online. And that is also closed. Thanks, Orangey. Wow, thank you very much.
Kim Halloman says, do you know any varieties of apples that are Canadian? My favorite apple is Macintosh Red, but it's hard to get here.
Oh, I love Macintosh.
Yeah.
Those are my favorite. I don't know. I have no idea. What are crab apples? I don't know. Our apple tree has, what are those? They're called like,
I don't know what they're called.
they're called, I think they're called Ashley Rose Farm apples. This person's gonna get some of my DNA.
Shuba says, it's always shorts, t-shirts, and flip-flops here in the mountains of Panama. Sorry, guys.
Panama.
Did
Yeah.
we?
Panama, lots of rain.
Is there in there? Or maybe it depends where you are.
Panama in the mountains? For sure there's rain.
Tropic.
How are they gonna have, I don't even know. How are they gonna have waterfalls if there's no rain? Do they have waterfalls in
Do they
Panama?
have? I don't know.
I don't even know.
Are you thinking of like Fiji?
Fiji. Wait, you should move to Fiji. Sorry.
Because I like Fiji apples. That's probably why Fiji came to my mind, because I read that.
Fiji apples. I don't know what those ones are. My favorite are Spartan and Macintosh. There's
Ruth-
how many? There's more apples in the world than there are. If you ate an apple every single day of your life for how many years? Didn't we watch that on a documentary or something?
Yeah, but I can't remember what it was. I don't remember.
I don't like sour apples, and I don't like apples that are super waxy, like Red Delicious. Those should be like Red Not Very Delicious. Red Delicious if peeled and sliced and served with caramel or peanut butter.
Ruth Lander says, try going to the courthouse and talk to a prosecutor. He may be able to lower the price of the ticket.
No, I don't care about that. You can't go in the courthouse.
Yeah, they won't let you in because it's closed.
There is no courthouse. You go in there, there's a sheriff in there who I don't know why I do this, but every time I see a sheriff or deal with a sheriff, I always say howdy. And because they're in westerns. Sheriffs are always in westerns. And if I ever had to deal with a marshal, I would do the same thing. I would be like, howdy. But do you remember that time that we got pulled over by that speed trap?
Yeah.
And I was trying to get out of that ticket, and I'm like, do you like my wheels? Do you like my ride? And I was just trying to make him laugh and not give us a ticket, but I'm not a hot girl, and he didn't really bend over to see Ashley, but she wasn't driving. Man, it did not work at all, but I did make him laugh more than once. I don't know if they were real laughs or not, but anyway, ever since him, I didn't say it to him, but I was like, oh, I should have said howdy, sheriff. I didn't. And now I always do when it's a sheriff. If it's RCMP or like a city cop or a peace officer, I just say, sorry, officer, I don't know what I did wrong. Probably nothing. Or whatever. Something like to those effects. But it's best to not say anything because they're looking for you to incriminate yourself. So.
Boo Jack Clayjack says it's 20 years that you can eat a different apple every day.
Thank you for clarifying. 20 years you can eat an apple, so 365 times 20. What is that? Let me math that. Actually, can someone math that real quick? 365 times 20. That's how many different varieties of apples. And they're making more. As GMOs are getting better and stuff, they're like making apples that like can regrow without seeds and stuff. Like they can like grow an apple from a stem and shit. An apple tree. That is so cool. Do you guys hear China?
Hank's not working though. That's probably
China, what are you barking at? Oh, here she comes. 6,000. Okay, we're getting some conflicting numbers here. 7,300 or 6,580. China does not like apples. Actually, she does like apples, which I think is funny.
Hi, Nikki. Nikki from Ireland. She says, hi from Ireland. Today in Ireland is, I don't know how to say this, Mblock? First day of spring for Bridget, Celtic goddess of all inspiration and creativity.
Oh, okay.
Goddess of healers, poets, smiths, childbirth. Yeah, so it's a...
I don't know what that is, but
it's a
congratulations.
No, it's a day. It's a
whatever
holiday.
it is. Oh, it's a day. Knocking on heaven's door.
I saw something else.
Oh, they didn't even ask for this to be signed, but I signed it. There you go. Love and Mayhem. Oh, that's over here. I'm gonna go off camera, but don't worry, I'm right here. It was already at the right.
Kim Hellman said, I would love a head-to-toe painting of a native Indian in costume. That would be really cool.
Like in like some sort of regalia? I don't know what. Are you saying costume or are you saying
like
regalia?
a headdress and like
costume?
the whole. I think that's what she means.
Okay, and like what? What kind though?
That'd be cool.
Yeah, costume. Oh, I like that. That's funny. Like in like modern, like because there's people who like. That'll work. There are people who still wear that at powwows and stuff. Well, there are people in government, native people in government, who will wear different traditional dress, which is pretty cool. I always thought that would be weird, but then when you see like other cultures, like Indian people, like from India, Indians, where they wear their whatever those are called, the colorful like curtains type clothes, and you're like, that's not weird. And you see them like walking in the mall and stuff, you're like, oh, that's weird. But if I were to wear like regalia, people would be like, look at this guy, why is he wearing a headdress? They'd be like, dude, that's so weird. Well, I haven't earned a headdress, so I wouldn't wear one, but like,
how do you earn one?
it's different things.
Oh.
Each feather is earned.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
That's cool.
We have that, and then we have a heartburn.
Thanks, Tammy. Tammy and Crafting Disaster says, I thought I heard it was your anniversary when I was listening while driving. Happy anniversary, Ashley and Joe.
Thank you.
Thank you.
How should I do this? This would fit in here. But I can't.
Karen Gaucher says, here in England we have a lovely apple called Cox's Orange Pippin. That's
Toxic Orange Pippin?
Like COX apostrophe S. Cox's. Oh, Barbara Schmidt says, did you hear from Bradley for his win yesterday?
No, I didn't. He still hasn't messaged me. Bradley, if you're watching this, you won. You won the cutting board, charcuterie board thing. It's yours. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, on Patreon, tier 2 and 3 folks are automatically entered. I don't know if that's the right word, to win a something, an original piece of art. It's always different. Did your stomach growl?
Yeah.
That was loud.
I know.
It was like. And anyway, he's the one who won for last month, and he wasn't there, but he still won. If he somehow passes on it, then I don't know what to do with it. I need a bigger envelope.
China is a Chihuahua Dachshund cross.
Dachshund. Wiener dog.
Yes.
Dachshund.
Nitrous Diecast says, "Hey Josh, I'll be at Alex's tomorrow at about 11:30 if you want to come visit." Cause
Did we plan something?
no, but apparently Alex hasn't seen you for a while and he wants to see you. Someone said he mentioned on his live. He misses you.
Well, of course. But, like,
Of course.
tomorrow, what day is tomorrow? Tuesday?
Tuesday.
That means, Tuesday is my day of reckoning.
What?
I'm gonna settle all my vendettas.
What does that mean? Has Josh rode a horse yet?
I'm just kidding.
Michelle?
I haven't ridden a horse. Although my friend Jen said that I could come over and ride her horse, but I said that I would, but I wanted to do it with her, not with her sister, because I don't know her sister as well. I know her sister, but not as well. And I think it would be more fun if I did it with Jen, but we'll see.
If you had access to watch the Super Bowl, would you watch the Super Bowl on Sunday?
If you want to pay for our Sportsnet, I will watch it.
Oops.
No, I don't really care for football. I would go to the game. I would do that, but I try to watch it. I try to watch NFL, CFL. Australian rules football is way more fun because it's weird. So trying to figure out how to actually play the game is part of the fun of watching it. And rugby is more fun. Like when they get into like those huddles and they like climb on top of each other and like make pyramids and shit. I'm like, is this cheerleading or is this like rugby? What is this? It's so fun. Now, if they came out with a league called schoolyard rugby, which every school does it differently, but our school was like half soccer, half football. You would on your side. Wait, how did it go? Yeah, when you were on the offense, you could pick up the ball, but when you were on defense, you couldn't pick up the ball. You could only kick it. And then it devolved into like madness by the end of the game, and you could shoot it into the field goal things or into the soccer net. There was a bunch of different rules. That was fun. If they made that into a league, man, full tackle, and every grade played it from like grade 1 to grade 9. And you would, if you were in grade 3 and you had the ball and you were running, dude, you would get lit up by a grade 9er. I got all the time. Just
Grade 9ers always seem so like much bigger.
yeah,
when
grade
you were,
9, like
when you were young.
grade 9 is 13 or 14.
Yeah.
There's pipsqueaks now.
Yeah.
But like when you're in grade 2, like just getting clotheslined by these freaking monsters.
Giants, yeah.
Yeah, dude, not fair at all. But so fun, and especially if it was raining, because it'd be all slippery and muddy, and like, you would have like Red Rover chains just running, and then the person behind them, and then they'd break off. Dude, it was so fun, so fun. Okay, I'm gonna try to put it into one of these prime. Someone's gonna get a stolen package.
Daryl Brown says, "See everyone at Madness Monday show tonight. Don't forget, 7 p.m. Mountain
Oh, it
Time."
doesn't fit. Yes, check out my brother's show, Madness Monday. Is he leaving? See you later, Brian, if you're leaving.
No, Daryl, and no, I don't think so.
Daryl. I always get Daryl and Brian mixed up for some reason.
Or do you...
What?
Nothing.
I'm just looking for a bigger envelope, guys. I'll be right back.
I don't think I've watched rugby, like a rugby game before.
I've never been to one, no.
No, I haven't either.
Okay, let's see if this envelope is bigger. I need to be able to fit this and this.
Designer Windows Fashion says combine 2 envelopes to make up something to work.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to do that.
Or fold something over.
I need, with my little eye, something that is bigger.
42 Invincible says, Josh, banana bread smothered with peanut butter is a game changer. Thoughts?
I haven't tried it, but I have heard someone say that before. I would be open to try it, for sure. I just haven't had the chance to. I did have toast with nothing but jam on it today, which I did not like.
That's a normal thing.
Ashley made me toast with just jam, and I was like, what is this?
I never put butter on jam toast.
I always do. Do you guys, okay, guys, do you do a Josh or an Ashley? Do you put butter on your jam toast or no butter? To me, butter is a given. Then you can put peanut butter and jam on there as well. You can do a few things.
You put butter and peanut butter?
Yeah, it's extra creamy. But
What?
I don't always. Sometimes I just put peanut butter and jam. But if I'm only putting jam, there for sure has to be butter. And in the winter, usually we get margarine, but since it's been so mild, we haven't gotten margarine, which is way better. Like butter's way better. But what do you guys do?
Most people are saying butter or no butter. It's about half. But I think jam by itself is enough.
Huh.
I don't get it.
I don't have longer envelopes. These envelopes are the same as these.
Avocado on toast. That's delicious.
Oh, this is bigger. Okay, let's try this. These are slightly bigger than the other ones.
Thank you, Martha. This is butter only or jam only, not both. I agree. Lindsay says the same thing.
Lindsay Jacobs?
Yeah.
Guys, Lindsay's working on a secret project for me. I can't wait to announce it. Lindsay, you're wrong, but... Wait, what did she say? Butter or no butter?
She said one or the other. No.
One or the other. See, this is like the type of people, that reminds me of the type of people who are like, you know what? I want to get a haircut, but only cut the bangs.
What?
It's incomplete. You know?
Okay.
Or like, okay, that's not very consequential. Consequential, is that the word? But like, if you have like, someone who like, okay, so if you go into a toy store, let's say, and you only buy the accessories and not the actual toy, you gotta have the toy for the accessories. If you're having jam without the accessories, or if you're having the accessories
Jam
without
is the accessory.
Sorry, I meant to say the opposite. The butter is the foundation.
The
Right, you
bread
can't-
is the foundation.
Okay, fine. Okay, how about this? Okay, compare it to a house. If you build a house, foundation is the concrete or the piles or whatever, right?
Okay.
But then if you don't put a floor on there and you just put a roof, what are you doing? Jam is the roof. Butter is the floor. You can't...
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Because you could argue that the foundation is also the floor. You
No.
don't need the floor. It's
No,
just
no, no.
extra.
No. The foundation isn't a floor. The foundation
But you can walk on
are
it.
the wall pile things or whatever, the cribbing.
Okay.
So you can walk on the dirt.
There's no cement pad thing?
No, that's not the foundation. That's just the pad. It's not related. They don't even pour it at the same time. They pour it after. In fact, they usually pour it after you already have your cap on, which is your floor. Upstairs. If you have a basement. So your foundation can just be piles. And then you build your floor on top of that. You're just going to build a roof over some piles? No. Put butter on your toast before you put jam.
Okay.
What are you trying to do? That's like St. Peter at the pearly gates. You come up, and he doesn't have the list of names. He's just sending people to hell, and you're like, but you don't have a list of names.
That doesn't...
It's the
What
same.
does that have to do with butter
It's the
and
same.
jam?
He's missing key ingredients.
Aviva Ernest said, hello from Israel. Love watching the show. Just started watching Curiosity Inc. and found you there.
Oh, thank you.
And I apologize if I said your name wrong. To everyone. I'm probably saying everyone's name wrong.
Forgot about clean cheese. What? Did someone say that?
Really?
Clean cheese on toast. Oh, that was so funny.
Clean cheese.
Man, I should have made a shirt. A little late for that now, but that would have been funny.
Lewis Martin says the second piece of bread is the roof. So jam is the floor.
That's a sandwich. That's like having a freaking, like, I'm talking about bungalows. Strictly bungalows. I'm not talking about no Richie Rich here. Something's the matter.
Oh my goodness.
Is it St. Peter who's at the gate? I know it's someone. Okay, this is not a very attractive package job, but that'll work. Wait, let's make sure we got everything.
I'm kind of missing questions. They're going really fast. I'm trying to scroll back up.
It is St. Peter at the gate. Hello from Ireland, from Emir? Bet you can't pronounce my name. Always butter first. Thank you! Emir? Amir?
Amir?
I don't know how to say your name, but you're right. I can't pronounce it. From Ireland. Wait, Amir? That's more of like an Arab name, I think. So her name is probably his or her. I don't even know if that's a guy or girl name. Are you a female or male? Like, how do I... That'll gauge it. If it's masculine, it'll be like, Emir!
What?
Or if it's like feminine, it'll be like, I Amir. Like an elf. Are you an elf?
That does sound elvish. Oh.
Vlog Addict says butter, 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 butter. Oh, everything needs butter. Yeah. And don't be coming in here with no margarine, saying I can't believe it's not butter.
Hey, but in the winter...
Sometimes you need butter.
You need margarine.
Margarine because it'll freeze if it's butter, like in our house.
Rachel Bartley says, Josh, do you eat butter on meat sandwiches also?
I've had that, but I can do without butter there. Excuse me. Martha, happy anniversary, Josh and Ashley. I have something sweet. Have something sweet for me. Thank you.
Oh, thanks, Martha.
Thank you very much, Martha. Okay.
You don't put butter on meat sandwiches, or you do?
I do sometimes. But it's usually like, like if it's cold meat, for sure. If it's warm meat, for sure. It just depends. I don't know. Do I? I can't say yes because I don't always, but I can't say no because I often do. So usually I put like Italiano, of course, mayo or Miracle Whip. A tiny, so tiny it seems like it's not going to be doing anything.
Necessary.
Mustard. I hate mustard. It's so disgusting. But I like the kick it has, that little sting. I just don't like the taste. So if you can mask the taste but still have that, like that. What is that? Mustard? Yeah, you got to have that in there. And then sometimes I will experiment with ranch, but not always. It just depends.
Chris McGuire says Josh only uses butter on days that end with Y. I'm almost out of return addresses.
Okay, this one is done. That actually turned out pretty good for a piece together type packaging, right? I think that's good. Okay, next. Thank you everyone who orders prints and sculptures and all that kind of thing. I really appreciate it. Hummingbird prints. That'll be over here.
Delphina says Emir is a girl. So does that change how you say it?
Yeah, it's got to be like Iamir or Aamir.
Emir?
I don't know. I'm imagining like one of those elves on Lord of the Rings saying, "My name is Iamir of the elves of the Citadel," or whatever.
Santino says, Josh, when you say Italiano, the emphasis is on the L.
Well, it's a Canadian product, so I'm just going to put the emphasis on however I say it. Italiano. What do I say?
Italiano. Put the emphasis on the L.
Itali. Italiano. I don't know how to do that. What are you talking about? The emphasis. Am I emphasizing anything?
Robert Gibson says, can you show the hummingbird print?
Yep. 1 second. What do you think? Is that middle? Hopefully it is.
Mayo or
Not even close. Look at that. Trash. Hummingbird print. This is an example of an altered print. It is missing this side and this side of the actual painting. If you want to buy this in a print, it is sometimes like this. Sometimes it's the whole thing, and then there will be a white bar there and there. Or you can get the canvas print, which is limited. I think they're like $700, and it's like 20 by 30. I forget what the actual dimensions are. 16 by 30?
I'm not sure exactly.
18 by 36? I don't remember. It's on the Facebook page.
Don Oldbright says, do you have artwork of horses or a horse that you've done?
I've not done a horse, of course, but why did I say that? I've not. Have I done horses? No. No horses.
Hannah New says, have you decided what's going to be this month's Tier 3 print? Today's the first.
Today's the first. I don't know yet. I didn't do any paintings last month, so I'm not sure. Those will go out perhaps next week, or maybe the week after. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a painting this month. I mean, I always mean to paint. It's just gotta have the time, man. There's still a lot of things kind of behind the scenes going on.
Kim Avinson says, what is the dimensions of the heart sculpture bases?
They vary. I don't know, like this one. What was that, like 2 by 3.5?
Don Oldwhite says, would you be willing to do a horse or horses?
Depends. I don't really like painting animals too much. Depends on what you'd want. My style doesn't really, in my opinion, look good as animals usually, unless there's a lot of character within the animal itself. So, like, I would do a whale. If you asked me to do a whale, I would do a whale. A horse, hard for me to say. I would do a horse sculpture. That would be cool. I would do a horse. I was going to say a drawing, but no, I wouldn't do a drawing. Yeah, no, I don't know. Hard to say. Depends on what you have in mind. Oh, I forgot to tape the address on there. Dang it. Anyone else have any questions? A seahorse. I would do a seahorse sculpture, which I have done. People ask me that all the time, but then they actually never end up actually ordering one, which is weird. But I do seahorse sculptures that are made out of metal. I don't know if I've shared many pictures. I've only made like maybe 4 seahorses. Yeah.
There's the one on the cabinet you made.
Yeah. And there's one on that big jellyfish sculpture.
Oh yeah.
And then there's one that I made as a giveaway for Patreon, and I think I made another one as well for a customer.
Yeah. No, Bradley didn't claim the board yet.
He didn't yet. Maybe he's busy doing something with pineapples or something. I'm not sure. But hopefully he sees that soon. So I'm stoked that he won.
And then she said, have you ever cheated in a test?
Oh, yeah. Many times. I've never cheated on things that are like where I wanted to be what's the word? I wanted to prove to myself that I was good enough for it. But like in school, for sure. Tons. Like probably every test. Not every test, but like most tests.
You used to cheat off of me all the time.
I would cheat cheat off of her. I never cheated on Ashley,
No.
but I cheated off of her test.
I didn't realize that's what you were doing,
dude,
to be honest.
I don't know how.
I thought you were just turning around and talk to me.
I would like turn around. Like if it was like something where she was really smart on it and she could do it quickly, like I would try to answer these questions. And you can't get the same answers as one of the smartest people in the class, because then obviously you cheated. So you have to get some, you have to do some yourself. But if you get the same ones right and wrong as one of the smartest people in the class, probably they're going to be like, yo, we're going to move you so you can sit over there now beside all these other dumbasses. Then I would have lost. Lost? Failed. I would have failed school. But, I mean, I passed with grace marks almost every year. The only thing I was good at was gym class and art. Maybe some other, like, extracurricular type classes, but yeah, I would get the athletic award and I would get the art award every year. But I did get notable achievement a couple times. I never got exceeds expectation awards and stuff like that. You know, like when you get those types of awards and stuff. Yeah, I never got the impressive ones. I only got the ones where like no one cares about them.
Martha Trimpy says, I received one of the scrap metal hearts and prints today. I love them. Thank you.
I'm glad you like them.
Alex D says, you were in the same class? We were in the same elementary.
Yeah, from grade 6 to grade 9.
Yeah.
And then I didn't go to high school, so.
You did, but not the same one I did.
No, I didn't. I went to stupid outreach.
Outreach, yeah.
And then I dropped out. And then I went back. And then I dropped out again.
But you finished, eventually.
I finished way late. And guess who did it? Who did all my courses? Ashley did.
All your courses.
All of them. She
I
only
helped
didn't
you.
do the ones that I had to do myself. She did all the ones for all the extra credits. I got too many credits in all the easy shit, so then I had to do the harder math. -2. -2 was hard for me, right? That's the easier one, right? Okay, I did the easier than -2. What's that one? I don't know if you guys have the same type of curriculum as we did here, but in -2 is easy. And then the one that's after that is like, dude, this is grade 4. I did that one. I suck at math. But then I did -2. I had to do that, and I had to do that myself because I had to do it in class. And man, I had and science. I had to do more science. Science is more interesting, so I had an easier time with it, but
you can do it. I think you just have trouble focusing on.
Yeah, well, I didn't know how to do long division, guys, until I was in grade 9. Okay? You learn how to do long division in grade 3. But it finally clicked. And I was like, oh, you carry the 3. Duh. I didn't understand. I was like, why would you put a 4 there? There's no 4. Where's the 4 coming from? Like 12 divided by 3, you know? They'd be like, okay, put a 0, carry the 0. What 0? Put a 4. What 4? Why is there a 4? Oh, you have to know multiplication. Okay. I get it now. Check your math. Do it backwards now. Flipping tables. I was so frustrated. I didn't get this. I didn't get it.
John, no, I'm not artistic.
Good. She can take good photos. Check out her Instagram, Ashley Rose Alexander.
Wendy says, hello, Josh and Ashley.
Hi, hello, Wendy. Okay, this person ordered 2 heartburns, so I'm going to give them sequential ones. But you know what I'll do? What is this, 34? I'll give them 33 and 34, or 34 and 35. Oh, I didn't make 35 yet. Dang it, 34 is bigger than 33 by a lot. I was hoping they'd be... Who is this person? Matthew, are you on right now? Did you order 2 of these?
Yeah.
33 and 32. Oh, those aren't even close either. Okay. I think I want to send them one that's a red oak and one that's a... Because they didn't pick. Well, no one picks because they're all the same. But I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give them 33 and 34. My next heartburn is going to be number 35. But I don't know when I'm going to do that one. Okay, that's what I'm going to do.
Stacy says, what are your thoughts on Alex's recent auction earnings so far?
Dude, I wish that man was more, oh, I don't know how to say this. He is the nicest guy. Even when people are screwing him over, he doesn't tell anyone. Well, he told me, but dude.
He doesn't realize he deserves it.
No, well, maybe, but man, I don't know, he doesn't say it, so I'm not going to say it, but he deserves everything that he got, and yeah, I'm proud of that guy. There's so much more to the story, guys, but it's not my business to say, so I'm not going to say.
Wendy says Alex is too nice.
He is. Well, he's not too nice. He's the right amount of nice. You should always be that nice if you can be. The thing is that when people screw him over, he's just like, oh, well. By the way, that is not saying that anyone involved that he's ever mentioned in his video screwed him over. It's unrelated. I shouldn't have said anything. Frick. No one in the video. The owner didn't. It's someone else. Unrelated. And he'll probably never say anything about it. But anger from me. Okay.
Chris McQuigg says ADHD and math don't go together very well.
I don't know if I have ADHD. I'm pretty sure I have ADD. I was never diagnosed. Well, my brother was, my younger brother. And we are the same in certain aspects when it comes to our attention span. So, perhaps it's not fair of me to say that I have ADD. But I always say that I do because I think that I do based off of my brother having it and being very similar. But yes, no, they do not go together. I agree.
Roberta Steele says, I was just thinking Dwight Schrute from your favorite show would make a great painting in your style.
Yeah, it would be. I actually am commissioned to make a Dwight Schrute.
Are you?
Yeah, by Isabella. That's for my niece, so I'm going to do it for free, but...
B. Martin says, Alex mentioned in his live that he misses you, Josh. It's no wonder y'all are friends. You both have good and decent hearts.
Oh, thank you.
I saw in a video someone said you and your brother are twins or looked like twins. Are you twins?
We're not twins. I don't even think we look like twins. That guy is so ugly. I don't know. Check out his channel.
What? Did you say ugly?
Yeah, Coda is hideous.
Are you being serious?
I would never want to look like that guy.
People are going to think you're serious.
So go onto his channel, Madness Monday tonight. Tell him that I said that he was ugly. And then see what he says. He'll be like, what? Oh, that's rude. Oh, this guy's in the UK, the United Kingdom.
Thanks for your email, Joel. Joel said she sent an email. Look forward to hearing back.
Excellent. So, one thing that we should mention, sometimes, okay, so Ashley checks the emails sporadically. It's not always at the same day. I get messages on my social media saying, hey, I sent you an email, I haven't heard back yet. When I tell you to email in a conversation on social, it doesn't mean that I'm going to answer or we're going to be able to answer right away. So just so you guys know, when I say please email me, I don't mean please email me and then I'll answer you again right away. It just means that it's going to get forwarded to the person, namely Ashley, who deals with the emails and does all the clickety-clack and stuff. I just make the stuff. she does all the other stuff. So if you don't hear back right away, don't fret. We will get back to you. We don't always get back to you right away, but it'll be shortly, like within the day.
Within a day or two.
Yeah, sometimes it'll be more than a day. Like if we take off
work schedules.
If we take off a day, or if we have errands to do that we both have to do, or something like that. Ashley also works a job, like a regular job, so she has that. So just so you're aware, there's that to also consider when I tell you to email instead of.
I'm trying to get back as quick as
Yeah.
I can, though. Is the basket full already? Says Eliza Negron.
It's pretty full, but a lot of the packages are quite large today. Okay, this is what we're at so far. So we got room. The lady at the post office, I forget what her name is, Wilhelmina or something like that. She's gonna be like, I can help you if you're not using cash. So that every time. I'm like, I know by now. I've been coming here for like 2 years.
Where is that?
At the post office.
Oh.
She says it every time.
She doesn't recognize you.
But she does. Because I'm the only one, as far as I know, that fills out all the stuff. Or not fills it out, but like puts on the envelope thing, the packaging details. Because I have so much, so they basically give me a stack of those clear envelopes and a pen. And then instead of them putting on all the labels and stuff, they give them to me, and then I do it so that they can keep going. And sometimes, man, when I have like 30 packages, man, we'll have like a good system going. It's so fun. I wish I could film it, but I'm always scared to ask them if I can film it and like do a time lapse, you know? So it could just be like, so you could see like it's fun, but it's not fun. What am I talking about? It gives you something to do while you're there. It's not like, guys, you guys got to try this. You ever play ping pong? Well, come to the post office with me. This is as fun
as ping pong.
I mean, maybe not everyone likes ping pong, but I love playing ping pong.
Smurf M says, "Hi Josh, is it working out well with Clint in the shop? Is it like a father-son relationship since you're so much older than him? LOL."
Yeah, dude. I also call him son all the time, which is not a joke. I call everyone son, but it's definitely not like a father-son relationship. I know you're kidding, but it's not. But also, yeah, no, I like it with that he's there. He's a lot more experienced in woodworking than me, so he knows a lot about things that I might not know about, you know? And I think that is a good part of having someone else in the shop. Plus, I have all these tools to use now, which is awesome.
Nitro's diecast says, "I look at the stamps on the wall when waiting at the post office."
I look at the stamps. I also see the store copy book, and I'm always tempted to like look through it, but I'm a little too busy for that when I'm there, usually. Now when it's like one of the younger people working there, like one of the people who are like, 16 or something, they're not as good. So I usually I spend a lot more time there when one of them is working. But when they see me now they're not like, oh damn it, I have 19 packages to send out from one person. Because like it can be stressful because the line gets really long behind me. And I'm like, I usually go, you can help them first. I'll like go onto the one till, the secondary, not till, but whatever you call it. I'll go there so that they can stop what I'm doing, and then they can go to the primary one, and then they can help Joe Blow or whoever, and then they're not so stressed out.
Feast Crafty Creation says, "How's the chicken coop and the chickens doing?"
Chickens are all doing good except for Sunny. It's kind of got like a respiratory issue right now. So she's chilling in the shop. Unfortunately, it's warm in there. Fortunately, it's warm in there, but also unfortunately, because we don't want her to get cold shock when we bring her back out to the coop. So now we have to keep her in there until it gets warm outside. Like not warm, but like a decently, it's been like minus 20, which is a little too cold from being going inside where it's like plus 20. I mean, it's not plus 20 in there. What is it? I don't know.
Like 10 or 15.
10 or 15 in there. Yeah, going into minus 20 is, she won't be able to cope with that as easily. But when she heals, or whatever, we'll have to cross that bridge when we get there. But we'll have to deal with reintroducing her to the coop. And then it's going to disrupt the pecking order. And she's probably going to be the lowest because she's got a broken beak and, you know, all these types of things. She'll be lower. So our pecking order right now, if you recognize our chickens' names and what they look like and all that, hopefully you do. But top hen, who I always affectionately call the top bitch or whatever. She's so mean to everyone. But not in a mean way, ironically. She's not like Lucy. She doesn't peck out feathers or anything like that. She's
just the boss.
She's just the boss, and she makes sure everyone knows. But anyway, she is top hen, Henrietta. Underneath her, who would you say?
Blue.
Blue, for sure?
Mm-hmm.
Blue, who was way down before when Lucy was number 2.
Yeah.
But now Blue is number 2. She's looking good, like a queen. And after her...
Nugget.
Really?
Yeah.
Nugget? Little Nugget?
Yeah.
Nugget, our little white bird. She is number 3. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
She used to be the lowest. She still sits on the bottom rung, though.
Yeah, but she bounces all the ones around.
Okay, so Nugget. Then it's Minnie, right?
No, Ginger.
Oh, yeah, Ginger. I forgot about Ginger. Ginger, her sister, or her pair, or whatever. She's the other, what are they called? Not Orpington. What's the other?
Easter egg?
No.
Oh, you're talking about Ginger?
Yeah.
Cochin.
She's a
His
Cochin.
name is escaping me.
So she's a Cochin, as is Nugget, but Nugget's a bantam. So Henrietta, Blue, Nugget, Ginger.
Peep.
Peep is above Minnie?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Peep, she was a bully before.
Yeah.
So remember, Peep, the gray Easter egger, we separated her because she was a bully, and now she's down quite a bit. She's number 5.
Mm-hmm.
She used to be number 2.
Well, yeah.
But as a jackwagon.
Yeah.
And then it's Minnie?
Minnie.
And then it's Plum. And then Phoebe.
And
where's Sunny?
Sunny's been off on her own for a while. I think because maybe I don't know. Yeah. She's been kind of keeping to herself, and then she got sick.
Okay. Well, she's in there. She's in the top 5 somewhere.
Yeah.
In between someone, probably. She might be number 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Somewhere in there. So we have 9 chickens. We would have 10 if we would have kept Lucy. And we probably could have kept her if we just separated her and stuff, but she was just causing too much damage. We didn't turn her into soup. We just brought her back to the farm. Maybe he turned her into soup. I don't know. I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
She was still a good breeder, and she was like, for her breed, she's a really pretty bird. So they would have kept her eggs, used her eggs to breed chickens. Because apparently she's fancy. I mean, she just looks like a regular chicken to me, just big and fluffy. But, I'm out of return addresses.
Kim Hellman says, I've been waiting ages for my prints.
Oh, really? When did you order them? Prints, right now, if you're in the U.S., they're probably going to take forever. They say it's supposed to take 10 days maximum, but now they've been saying like 2 weeks. If you're in the U.K., if I somehow accidentally sent it via water instead of air, that's my fault. That will be 8 weeks.
I don't think you did that.
I don't think so. I always say, I'm like, anything overseas we'll send by air, and anything within Canada and the U.S., I send whatever makes the most sense. One of these is supposed.
She's in Scotland.
One of these is supposed to be expedited, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'll mark it on it so you know.
You know which one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If you want it to be expedited or fast shipping or whatever, then make sure you say that in your email, and then we'll do that. Because we usually just send it the regular, unless it's cheaper to send it expedited, which it sometimes is.
Chris McQuaig says Canada Post is having flu issues right now too, so shipping's taking longer. Like COVID issues.
Okay. Okay, heartburn. Oh shit.
Graham Foxy says, what does Uchitat mean?
Frick.
What?
It means maker. This one, they wanted a red oak. This is Martha.
Yes.
So it's
and the linear heart.
So it's one of these. Do you think it's number 28 or number...
You're gonna have to open it.
These are what we packed up last.
Have a good day at work, Santino.
Damn it!
You opened the wrong one?
I can't tell because this grain is really tight. Well, that's a waste of envelopes.
You probably could have saved it. You opened it then.
No, because I taped it.
What does Uchitat mean?
There we go. It means maker. Yeah, so this is the red oak. This is the first red oak one I made. This is number 28.
Bye, Don.
See you later. Thanks for being here. Okay, this, and then she wants this. Right?
Yeah.
That does not fit in there. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll send it in a bubble wrapped thing. And
Roberta Steele says, have you thought about using SnapShip from Canada Post for small business? It's easy to use and you get shipping discounts. I think that's the online one that we looked into, but it wasn't going to work for where we live or something.
Yeah, is that the one where they pick it up?
Yeah, or something. I think that's what it is.
I have a small business card. Well, I used to. But then they're like, I'm the only one, apparently, in my local area whose card doesn't work. In fact, when I was there using it, they called the post office and said, hey, Joshua Alexander's card is garbage. Stop using it. So now I don't use it. They said I have to get a new card, but I have to transfer all my old shit onto the new one. And I'm a little frustrated with that. So I didn't, what am I doing? So I didn't do that.
Good night, Olaf.
So we'll see. Olaf! He's an ass kicker. So, I have not. Who was that? Roberta?
Yeah.
Roberta. There we go.
For some reason, my chat keeps flipping back. Like, I change it to live chat, and then it flips to top chat, and then I put it on live chat, it flips back. Like, every few minutes. So if I miss a comment, I'm sorry.
You get prepaid shipping.
Prepaid shipping label that you print at home.
Well, we do something at home. We prepay something.
The customs part.
Oh, custom form.
Mm-hmm. That paint fragment behind your desk chair looks like Madagascar. Do you like penguins? Says Alex C.
Sorry, what looks like Madagascar?
The paint fragment. Maybe the white drywall part?
Oh, that right there? Do I like penguins? Yeah. Who doesn't like penguins? Come on. This label, I can't get it off. Looks like Madagascar. Do you like penguins? How are those related? Are there penguins on Madagascar? Oh, there were just lemurs.
In the movie, there's penguins.
In Madagascar? There is! The soldier guys.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about what's the lemur guy's name?
I don't know.
Is his name like King Jamal or
I
something?
can't remember.
What's the lemur's name on Madagascar?
The adventurer says, "Dude, first time I catch you live. Greetings from Belgium."
Belgium, holy Hexter. Holy
King
Hexter.
Louis.
King Louis.
That's Chris McQuaid, yeah.
Dude. What's the song that he sings again? Unbelievably.
Well, I like to move it.
Oh, yeah. I like to move it.
Bye, Nitrous Diecast.
What? Dave, I might or might not see you tomorrow. It all depends.
Smurf M says, "Any more sightings of the mama moose and calf on your property?" I saw them out by the chicken coop a couple of weeks back, like a week ago. But that was the last time.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the Fish and Wildlife had to come take care of it because they hoofed our neighbor to death.
He's not telling the truth.
No, I haven't seen it. Wow, okay, screw it. I'm not taking the rest of this label off. I can't get it. King Julian. Oh, I'm getting comments super late. Or what?
What type of welding do you use most? I want to learn but don't understand the differences between all the types offered. TIG, MIG, MMA. I'm probably saying that wrong.
Okay, what was the question?
What type of welding do you use most?
Oh, MIG. That's the only one I know how to do. I'm sure stick welding would be easy as well. Or, easy might be the wrong word. Would be simple as well. TIG takes a little more finesse, but you're able to do more delicate projects with TIG. You gotta like coordinate with your foot on a pedal, and then you gotta use both hands. Whereas MIG is literally just a trigger. So easy. You can get gasless, and you can get gas as well. Like it, to me, it is the best. I actually want to get another MIG welder so I can have one that runs gasless and one that runs with gas. Since now I have a really small bottle, it gets emptied really quickly, and I would like to also have a gasless wire machine so that I can also do that. So when I upgrade my welder to 180, because right now I have a 140, I will have the 180 be with gas, and then I can weld much bigger steel, if you will, thicker steel, whatever. I don't really understand what all goes into what makes a good welder and all that jazz. I just know that the bigger the welder, the bigger the power input, the bigger the output. So I'm going to get a Lincoln 180, not a sponsor, and I'm going to get a separate. No, I already have the 140. I'm going to get separate wire for the 140 that is going to be gasless, so that it's like flux core or whatever. And then I will have that because I also like the look of flux core welding in certain sculptures. Whereas other sculptures, like these ones, are all welded with gas, so they don't have a lot of slag and spatter on them because the gas obviously shields all that whatever. And it's instead of having like the shielding shit on the inside of the wire, whatever. I don't really know what I'm talking about. I just know that it's a much cleaner weld when you're with gas. You don't have to do as much cleanup in the end. But things that are a little more gnarly, I actually don't mind the spatter. Like if I'm welding a mosquito, or just, I don't know, even if I welded up, someone wants a buffalo and I'm going to make that maybe soon, maybe not soon, I don't know. That could be a little more gnarly because it's got lots of fur on it and stuff. It might just look better. So.
You have a black smudge on your face.
Do I?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what is that?
Cam says you eat the moose? No, we didn't eat the moose.
No, I was kidding. They didn't put it down. It's still around. You can't kill a moose with a baby. Although I think it had to be older than a year.
That's still with the mom, though.
I don't know. Wow, I'm way behind here. Please click the thumbs up button as you enter or exit the chat for 2 seconds. Thumbs up the vid. This really helps the channel. Thanks, Rachel. Yeah. Let me pause that.
Alex said, by the way, Josh and Ashley, don't be shy to do a live once in a while during cooking dinner. I miss those.
You know how many complaints we get, though? I don't actually care about the complaints. If you don't like what we put out, then just don't watch. But we haven't made supper because we actually hired a chef.
Yeah. Named Josh?
We hired a chef and a butler, so...
Have you two ever been to Europe, or do you want to? I saw that there are a few people from Europe watching. I'm from the Netherlands.
I have been only within North America, but Ashley has been to several places when she worked for the CIA. When she was in high school, they had an exchange program that they did. So
yeah,
even to like Germany,
Austria,
France. Minsk,
France,
Minsk,
France,
Minsk,
not Minsk,
Naples, Hungary, Turkey,
England.
Not Hungary or Turkey though, right? Have you?
No.
Oh, England.
Martha Trumpy says, "How's Johnny B?"
Who?
Johnny B.
I'm not sure who that is. Johnny B is good. Calls me all the time asking, "Hey, how much would you do? Hey, do you want to do this project with me? Hey, what is that?" And I'm like, "Dude, you know how much art I have to make? I don't have time. I don't have time for this work business." Which, thanks to you guys, I really appreciate that. Very fortunate as an artist. My sales have gone up a lot more. I'm so glad that Alex told me to vlog. I was like, dude, vlogging? That's not me. I'm not going to do that. Okay, nail heart. Oh, this person didn't get back yet? And two heartburns didn't get back.
Which one?
This one.
No, you just emailed them.
And the heartburns.
Two heartburns, no, they didn't get back yet.
Okay. I'm like, dude, something's missing here. Something's missing. But, okay, we got a couple more. We got to go. This nail heart here.
Do you have the slip for that one?
Yeah, right there.
What's the... Mm-hmm.
That's it? Right? Okay. You sound unsure. Hopefully.
No, that's right. But I think that's the expedited one. I'll double check, but I'll let you know.
Paul. Yeah, I think that is it.
Yeah.
Paul, we're going to expedite you. Or, not you, but the package.
Bye, Jules.
Jewel?
Jules Robson. Fancy, you got the dishwasher and the chef and butler. Awesome. Do they use the service elevator then?
Dude, callback. Not callback. What do you call that? That's like a... What do you call that? Yeah, they remember that from back in the day. Like that's a joke from like a year ago. That's hilarious.
That was Smurf M. Eric Johnson says, "How did you and Josh meet?"
School, grade 6.
Yeah. We went to school together.
Grade 6. Grade 6. I walked in there and all the ladies were all over me. And I just went.
I was like, how old are you in grade 6?
Grade
10?
6? I don't know.
8?
No, grade 6, you have to be like 11.
11? Right, okay.
Probably like 11 or so.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Please. I'm going to build this box and we'll see if this will work.
Aviva says, my dad was a photographer, potter, and painter. He had workshops with Ansel Adams and also worked on the Golden Gate Bridge painting one of the towers.
Oh, cool.
That's cool.
I've been to the Golden Gate Bridge exactly 0 times, but we almost went to it the last time I was in LA when we were going through to Arizona. We were going to go through San Fran. Right, it's in San Fran, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were gonna go through San Fran, but we never did. So I never got to see it when I wanted to. And I only wanted to just because it's the Golden Gate Bridge. Because, like, I've been on how many bridges in my life? Never have I been like, dude, check it out. I've been on the high level bridge, bro. Like, no one cares.
Did you two start off as friends, or was the spark immediate?
There was no friendship. There was straight to me harassing her to date me. No, we weren't. I guess we weren't friends. We weren't not friends.
Yeah. We were classmates.
We were classmates, and she hated doing assignments with me because
all the teachers would always pair us together for every single group project. And I would do all the work.
she would do all the work. But it was worth it for me, so. The reason I think that they put us together is because I was an idiot and you were smart and they didn't want anyone to fail.
I think the reason is if they put you with other people, then maybe you wouldn't.
I would have failed.
No, not failed, but like you wouldn't have gotten as much done.
And failed.
I don't know.
They would have been like, hey, dude, this guy is a class clown. All he cares about is making people laugh.
Love P says, tell us about the time you and Alex met again. It's my favorite story.
Alex who?
Alex who?
Alex who? Which one? Alexander?
Archibald.
Oh! Man, I haven't talked to that guy in so long.
Yesterday? 24 hours?
Ash, stop. It's part of the gag.
Oh, okay. Speaking of bridges, I saw the video your brother took of you jumping off a bridge. Would you do that again?
Yeah, easily. That's so funny. I mean, if I have a bunch of cords, yeah, I would jump off of anything. I'm not scared of heights. So. Easy. Easy. Okay, I'm out of paper. Hold on, let me grab another paper.
When he pulled you up onto the stage.
No, that's not actually how we met. That was a joke. How we actually met, me and Alex, is, what was this, for wrapping strawberries? What is this? How we actually met, me and Alex,
The Pen 15 Club.
That's funny. No, that was a made-up story. How? Yeah, I have to grab some more paper. Hold on a second.
Oh, your bag is empty.
Yeah. Had that bag for like how long now? Okay. Okay, hopefully this will be enough. Okay, how we actually met is I used to work for this plant that made styrofoam, right? And I worked in like the regular. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. I'll have to call him back. I worked for, that's actually the art gallery calling me. I'll call him back after we're done here. What was I saying? Oh yeah, we worked at this place that made styrofoam stuff. And I worked there in the cutting section where you cut like different forms, blah blah blah. Anyway, and then there was a shipping section and a like, you know, different whatever. All the other sections don't matter. Anyways, Alex was in the shipping section, and basically when you would cut a profile, you wrap it up into a blue bag and then you'd go stack it in the warehouse, right? With a forklift. And they'd be like, I don't know, the ceiling was probably like 60 feet tall. No, probably not. Well, the ceiling was probably that tall, but you'd probably only stack it, I don't know, however tall a forklift reaches, right? Anyway, there was this one time when my boss man, he was on vacation, so we had one of the engineers be in charge, and he had no idea. what to do. He only knew how to like work the machines and like fix them and do all that kind of stuff. And anyways, his name was Ganda. Anyways, it was shift work, and I would work 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 weeks on the different shifts. So daytime, afternoon, night. And anyways, this happened to be on a night shift, and during night shift, there was only one shipping guy, right? And it happened to be Alex. Anyways, since my boss man wasn't there, hold on, I can't write and tell the story at the same time. Since my boss man wasn't there and it was Ganda, we had like basically the chillest time, and it was night shift, so I was tired. So what I ended up doing is I decided to slack, and I went to the warehouse, which was all styrofoam, and I climbed on top of the styrofoam and I went to sleep. Then Alex, this is before I met him, so this is how I met him, because I was on daytime, or like I was always on different shifts than he was. There we go. And anyway, so we happened to be on the same shift this time. Anyway, I'm on top of the styrofoam, and then he comes around on his forklift, and I can see him because the forklift has like this big long flag on it. You've probably seen them, around on equipment. That's just like a really tall stick, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Anyways, I can see it going around the aisles, right? And he's coming towards me, and I'm like, there's no way that he's gonna take my stack. Like, there's hundreds, probably even thousands of stacks of stuff. And I'm like, there's no way that he's gonna take this one. So I'm just gonna chill here. Also, I don't want to be like caught slacking and trying to sleep in the freaking warehouse on the styrofoam. Anyways, turns out the stack that I was on was the one that he needed to take. So I was thinking, this is gonna be embarrassing if I go, hey, wait a second, I'm up here. Plus, he probably also wouldn't hear me because it's really loud in there. There's like boilers and like steam and loud machines and stuff. So I was just like, all right, I'm just going to wait until he stops. And when he stops, I will jump off and I will just go around the corner and then pretend I was walking around or whatever, getting a drink. There was like these vending machines by the offices in the warehouse area. And I was like, that's what I'll do. Anyways, what he ends up doing, he goes up underneath my pallet, and I thought, oh shit, I thought he was going to take the whole stack, but he took just the, what do you call it? Like the pallet of my stuff, which is 3 things high, which is like a billet of styrofoam. It's probably 4 feet by 8 feet by probably this high. So I'm barely above him as he's driving. You know what I mean? And he's driving backwards. So if he looks forward, he will see me if he kind of like looks up, because my packaging that I'm laying on is like right above where he can see. Anyways, he's driving backwards, and then he has to put the thing into the semi-truck trailers that are up against the bay walls, and at this point, he has to look straight, and I'm like, oh shit, he's gonna see me. So what I do is I like hang off the freaking, like this, so he can't see me, because he's, how do I explain this? Pretend this is the forklift, right? And this is the package. I'm right here. And if he lowers this like this, he's gonna see me. So I grab the corner and like hold myself so he can't see me. But he turns around and then he starts going into the trailer, and the trailers are only 8 feet wide. So I'm hoping I'm hoping that he's going to be like distracted when he backs out and I'll be able to pop out or whatever. But there's already package in the trailer. So he basically is going to squish me between the pallet of stuff that's already in there and the new pallet that he's bringing in. There's room on top though. So what I end up doing is I try to be super stealth and I like try to go up onto the pallet, load, and make it so he can't see me by staying really close. I'm laying down, pretend I'm laying down. Really close to the edge where the old stuff is and the new stuff. The old stuff is like a wall, if you will. And so I'm like chilling. I hop back up, which just jiggles the machine, and he kind of like stops because he's like, oh, I must have hit something, whatever. But he doesn't see me yet. And then he goes a little bit slower, and it's dark in there, except for the light of the thing, like it's orange light, right? I'm thinking he's going to get out and he's going to go get another package. We're going to be fine. But instead, he like gets a phone call or something, or I can't remember what he did exactly. Anyways, he just stays in there a little bit, and I can hear him talking, and I'm like, okay, well, if he's talking, I should be able to just chill up here and be fine. Anyways, yeah, he is talking on the phone. Yeah, I remember now. Okay, so he's talking on the phone, and there's an orange light, and I go to like just sit and chill because I'm like uncomfortable on this. Anyways, the orange light like lights up my face, and dude, Alex, he's still on the forklift. He sees my face, he freaks out, and I don't know if you've ever driven a electric forklift, but it has 2 pedals instead of 3 pedals. One pedal goes forward, well, this one goes forwards and backwards. So if you push it with your toe, it'll go forward. If you push it with your heel, it'll go backwards. And then the other pedal controls how fast you higher and lower the thing with the levers. Anyways, he sees my face. At this point, I don't know why, but he like looks at me, he yells, and he like tenses up or whatever, and he presses the back, like the heel pedal, and we go flying out of the shop. And so this is like a steam shop or whatever, like we make styrofoam, and he smashes into these, not stand pipes, but these pipes that like stick out of the ground. They like just blow steam. I fall off the thing. I'm in the trailer. I don't know. I scared the shit out of him. So he like damages the thing. I'm here. And now I'm like, oh shit, what do we do? And at this point, it's my fault. So we're totally going to be in trouble here. I don't know how to say, no. I was just sleeping in the warehouse and I woke up when we was in the trailer. So I'm like trying to think of lies and stuff, what to say. Anyway, it was night shift. So what we ended up doing is turning off the valve to that steam thing. And like, if anyone asked us what happened, we were like, yeah, no, nothing happened. We were fine and all that stuff. So anyways, that's how I met Alex. We both used to work there and we avoided getting fired momentarily. Anyways. Oh, that's funny. Okay. So, that is all of the packages that I have. Sorry, lies. I got one more. One more right here. Hummingbird. Hummingbird. This is garbage. Or recycle, I guess. Hummingbird, hummingbird, hummingbird.
I'm back.
Ashley's back.
I left during your story.
You missed the story.
I missed the story.
Ashley knows the story.
Yeah, I've already heard it.
I don't even know what people were saying. I got lost several times.
that the story was, by the time you finished, it was going to be our 8-year anniversary or something. I think I read.
Well, you gotta know the layout, otherwise it's not gonna make sense why it happened the way it happened. I was trying to hide from this kid, and hiding scared the shit out of him. If I would have just told the story, oh yeah, I scared him, and then we backed into a steam tower thing. It would have been. That's not a fun story. That's lame.
Matthew's back.
Back again. Easy peasy shoveling, easy. Ashley ditched you to make tea. She actually made soup.
Yeah, noodle soup. Where's Dakota's monkey?
Dakota's monkey is at his house. He needed it for Christmas gifts that he got from some of you guys.
Bye, Sark Lisa.
Sir Lisa, hey, before you leave, just know that story was made up. I think most people by now just know that.
Unless they're new.
Unless they're new.
I'm actually really freezing down here, and that's why I made soup.
Yeah, it is cold down here.
Yeah, I'm a little cold for my run. Oh, Alexi, I met Josh at school. I don't know how to tell it into a good story. Well, it is a good story, but into a creative story.
See you later, Orangey. Cat lady, no.
Just chicken noodle soup.
Oh shit, Sherlock. Did anyone believe that story? That one, I didn't know where to start and begin. I mean, start and begin, start and end. That story is somewhat based off of reality, but...
All of them are, though.
Yeah, all of them are. Well, usually. So some of that did...
Matthew Fox says, I met Josh at a dump. I heard rumbling in the scrap pile and Josh popped out.
I've never been in the dump where people couldn't see me. So what's that noise? Karen, thank you. It's worth more than $5, but I can't afford to buy the word. The story?
Oh, thank you.
Josh, didn't you tell a story like that before?
What? Yeah.
Yeah, I've told like 8. It's easier when people are new and then they can fall for it and be like, wow. Hopefully it's still fun for everyone else.
I liked the one where you were like on a fishing boat or something.
That one was pretty good. I think that was probably the best one.
Yeah.
But that one was based, did I completely make up every element of that story? I don't even remember. I must have, to make a story, like people say that I put too many details when I'm lying, but that's how I talk.
Yeah.
I will give you the same amount of details when I'm telling the truth. I'm always scared I'm not giving enough details. People are like, hey, he's not giving any details, he's lying. That's how I talk. I go on tangents all the time. I'll tell you a story about like a rubber duck, and then we'll start talking about like my first taste of candy canes. So like it's just how it happens.
An hour later,
And
talking about something totally different.
Yeah, an hour later, I'm like, so yes, I would like some hot chocolate. Okay, guys, that's it. I still have 3 hearts here. I got this heart. I got this heart. Look at the size difference in those. And I have this heart. These are all spoken for, though. So number 27, number 32, and then this one here. I'm not selling these currently. This is the last one until I have, unless you don't want a base on it. If you don't want a base.
Or a different base?
No. There is no different bases. The bases are chosen by me or no base. But you can still get a nail heart or I haven't made one out of screws, but I could and would. Thank you, Matthew Fox, saying hi. The one I felt for was the poker game. That one was probably based off of the most.
Fucked?
fact. Yeah. Because it was in this house. Dude, and I remember doing the name screw up. I didn't want to say a guy's name. But, like, dude, that was so convincing. That was a good one. That was bad. That was a long time ago. That's baseless. The one I fell for was the poker game. And that's the one I said, because our window up in the kitchen is broken. And I said that it was broken by a SWAT team who came to arrest Dan for some sort of, I don't know, this Dan guy, or what did I say his name was Dan? Whatever I said his name was, or Daryl or something. I can't remember what I said his name was. But anyway, that was real. That guy actually did get arrested and did go to jail for insurance fraud, but not when I was there. This is later. But he was there during a poker game that I had here. And the window is broken here. And there were some other things. You had it here? Yeah, before we lived here. When Steve still lived here. Yeah. I watched a good chunk of it with no sound. Hilarious actions had me making up a completely different story. What is the difference between the bases? So the bases for the Chum hardware ones are, the bases are another piece of material that is not just a chunk of steel. Like this is a bracket of some sort. So there will be some sort of something that is something. Whereas the nail hearts are just on a chunk of steel. Can be any shape, can be diamond plate, can be just a chunk of steel, can be a ball of steel, can be anything really. But usually these ones are made out of something that is, you know, it could be like a big nut on a washer, could be whatever this thing is. I forget what these are, but
Bye, Autobus.
All sorts of different things like that. And I don't have anything. I mean, I probably have something somewhere, but I can't find any. In fact, this is the one I made yesterday, and I barely found it. That's not how you say that. I looked for a long time to find this. And I was like, good. Because I don't want to put it on a random chunk of steel. Because it just looks better like this. Because everything else, let me show you guys kind of a little more up close.
The different pieces is the chain around the whole heart.
Oh yeah, the chain is around the whole heart. That's pretty cool, right? You can tell what everything in here is. Even if you don't know what it is, you can still tell that it was something functional. So here's like a pin nail, not a pin nail, what do you call these? Hanger nail. This is a bolt with a nut through it. This thing here, that's a collet of something, some sort. A nut here, a crown nut. What do you call these? I forget, but the cotter pin goes through it and stuff. A wrench, a screw, another nut, chain, whatever. And then this is coherently something as well. Now, if this was just a random piece of steel, it just wouldn't have the same, you know? I don't know what that is. But
Old Nurse Mayor says, I can't find your site to purchase products.
There is no site to purchase products. All you got to do is orderfromjosh@gmail.com. Email me at that email address. And if you have something in mind that you've seen, it's probably not available. But if it's something that's been added to the permanent catalog, then you can order that. So that would be the hearts, the heartburns, the Chum hardware hearts, the nail hearts. The turtle has been taken off of that list. I thought I would be able to get that. So no more Sheldons. You can get a seahorse. You know, there's a bunch of different things. Or you can commission something unique. Gina! Stop barking.
Gina!
Or if it's prints, art prints, you can find all those on the My Hands Gallery Facebook page. And then same email, orderfromjosh@gmail.com. I'm sorry that it's not super easy. That's one of the things that we'd like to do this year is get a website where it's just, you can easily just order and pay. The thing that makes that difficult is that the inventory for the sculptures and stuff changed so drastically. Okay, we need to make something for this person. We have to.
Okay.
If we have their email, if you recognize this person, we'll check the email and we'll send them something that's.
Yeah.
We think they'll like based off of what they've asked for before.
Mm-hmm.
What else was I saying? Yeah, that's what makes doing a website so hard, is because we'll have to update it basically daily, because like these things sell like right away, which is nice, but it's also a hassle for the website. So usually I don't even, yeah. So these types of things, like the heartburns, I would probably put a picture of this, and then you would just expect something similar.
You should say you also send pictures of.
And I do, yeah. I do. I don't send pictures of the heartburns because they all look the same, more or less.
Yeah.
But I do. Although, if you see me, if you happen to be watching a live on Instagram or YouTube where I'm making one, and you request one in particular, then I will give that to you. Like that happened today, where I sent one. I packed one up specifically for a person, but they all look basically the same. If it's something like this, I might take a picture of this, and then you can expect something similar, but it might be also drastically different, and therefore I would send you a picture, and that's why we do it the way we do it. If there was a way that we could, like, if we had someone who could just update the website daily, then we would do that. But like, I don't know how to do that. Like, that's lots of resources and lots of, you know. So that's why we do things the way we do them.
Yeah.
Is that it? The butler. Oh, we could get the butler to do it. The only thing is, he's really old, so I don't know if he has experience with computers. Just in case anyone doesn't, I started laughing. Did that not sound like laughing?
I don't know what you're doing.
Anyone who thinks that we're serious, we don't have a butler, and we probably would never get a butler.
No.
That's not us. We might get a butler like when we're old and like old enough to be butlers. I always think of butlers as like these old men, like on Batman, Downton Abbey. Oh, I haven't seen that, so I don't know who you're talking about. I've seen when you're watching it, but I don't know who is the butler on that show. But yeah, that's not our bag. We might get a maid one day.
Smart fan says, sorry, I was listening and making lunch. Ashley, do you ever get tired of Josh's stories and hitting around? You have a knock it off, Josh, and serious look you give him. Do I have a look?
I don't think so.
No.
I'm hilarious, so why would you reply? No. By the way, when I said we'd probably get a maid, I meant like a assistant for the shop, not a maid. Might do that one day.
Like to clean the shop?
Yeah, because I never do.
No.
I do sometimes.
What do you think is old, says via Ernest?
Like 30 and over, probably. I don't know. I'm joking. Old? I don't know. 70? Is 70 old?
No, it's not even that old.
These days.
Like 90.
90 is certainly old.
Certainly.
Like that guy that you pushed down the other day was 90? That was a little too old.
What?
Ashley never pushed down a 90-year-old. He was 70.
I didn't push anybody.
But he wasn't that old. He was only 70. No one will care.
Why would I push somebody?
No, she never did that.
Susan says, OMG, then I'm ancient. Give him a look.
Give him a look. Matthew says, I'm surly old.
Jim
Daryl Brown is 70? No, you're not. Don't you still have brown hair? Wait, Daryl. Which one's Daryl? I always get Daryl and Brian mixed up.
Aviva. He says, I'm going to be 78 soon.
Dang. Old is someone about 30 years older than one's current age. Oh, okay.
Really? Is that how it's started?
So like 40? Josh just got the look when Ashley said, what? I can't picture Ashley pushing down someone. Oh, she's done it.
What?
Usually just little kids. Or people in wheelchairs.
I don't know why you're telling all these tall tales.
Tall tales, she says. Thank you, Joyce. Wow. Happy anniversary. Have a super day. Thank you very much.
Well, thanks,
Well, we're
guys.
going to spend the day at the post office. If we could go on a date, we would, but everything's closed.
Yeah. We'll have a date here.
We'll have a date here. We're gonna watch Parks and Rec.
Yeah.
Or something. Thank you very much, Joyce. That's greatly appreciated.
John says, easy there, Josh. I'm 73 and my kids don't call me old.
That's because your kids are probably 50, also old.
You think 50 is old?
50 is so old. That's like you're basically you can't see. You're hunched over. I know
Oh, my
old when I see it.
goodness.
No, 50 is not that old. If you're like someone like The Rock or Joe Rogan, like they're in their 50s.
Really?
Yeah,
No, The Rock looks 50.
I didn't say he didn't. He also looks like he could destroy everyone.
Yeah.
You know, like
Martha Trimpy says, hey, watch it. I'm 51.
51. Do you think you could beat up The Rock? Then you're not old.
Chris McQuigg says, Josh, I'm not 50 and I walk like that.
Chris, yeah, but that's because you have like spina bifida or something, right? Don't you have like some sort of?
I don't
That's different.
think it's spinal bifida.
What does he have again? He has something. I know he has something. Oh no! He wrecked his back by I think he was fighting The Rock and Joe Rogan. He took a kick from Joe Rogan right to the spine.
50 is the new 40, says Susan.
So she must have just turned 50. No, that's fine. You have something. I know you have something. You told me, or maybe you don't want to say. Sorry for just like blowing up your spot there. No, guys, I'm
The Rock
obviously
is
kidding.
48, says Renee.
Oh, okay. Well, he's close to 50. Forgive me. Joe Rogan is like 53 or something, and that guy, dude, he's got like the most powerful kick on the planet. Have you ever seen him kick something?
No.
When he kicks the pads, you're just like, damn, shockwaves.
What? The pads?
Yeah.
Like
like a kickboxing pad.
Oh.
And he has like perfect technique. He even coached George St. Pierre, who didn't even take any of his coaching and didn't use it. But he said that he has the hardest kick he's ever seen. George St. Pierre.
Because of like his muscular his legs are? Is that what makes him?
Well,
like it?
he is a Taekwondo champion, and they kick a lot, Taekwondo.
Okay.
But he's also like he does karate and kickboxing and a bunch of other things. Jiu-jitsu. You don't really kick in jiu-jitsu. That's more of like, hey, let's hug aggressively
What?
and hurt each other while we hug.
Matthew says I'm 46, but I feel 80.
Matthew, you're almost as old as The Rock.
Chris says bursitis of the left hip and just bad back and mild sciatica.
Sciatica, that's what it was. What did I say? Fibromyalgia? What did I say?
Spinal bifida.
Spina bifida, right. 58 and I feel 80 also. Wait till you're 80. You'll be like, no, let me be 58 again. Or however old you said you were. Anyways, guys, I know you really enjoy telling me how old you guys are, but I think we are done. We're going to head over to the post office with our basket of roses here. If you are waiting for your order to be processed, these three here, and you happen to be watching this, we will get yours out as soon as possible because I believe these are probably mostly Valentine's gifts, possibly.
Maybe.
That's probably why the hearts are so popular right now,
Yeah.
because of Valentine's Day coming up. So we will send those out as soon as possible, rather than waiting till next Monday. I'll just. Can I even talk here? I will just put them out.
Send them out.
I will just send them out as soon as they're paid for. Jeez Louise. So thank you guys for hanging out for another pack up thing.
Tia says don't forget to call the gallery.
Oh, thank you. I did forget. I will call them right away. So thank you, everyone. I appreciate you guys hanging out. I hope you guys had fun. How long have we been on here for? 2.5 hours. I hope you guys have good days. Oh, you have fibromyalgia? Man, Yolanda, I hope that you get over that. I don't know if you can get over that, but I hope it gets better. I don't know. I hope everyone gets good. Make sure you check out my brother's channel tonight, 7 o'clock p.m. Mountain Time, the Madness Monday show on the Madness channel. He is going to have something new to open up today. Someone sent him a gift, and I'm going to the post office right away. So perhaps there's another gift. I don't know. We'll see. It won't, but thank you. Oh, that's too bad. Oh, Elizabeth is here too. Lupus. That's with the eyes, right? Lupus? So when you turn into a werewolf?
No.
Lupus. What is lupus? Isn't that when your eye, you go blind? That sucks. Anyways, guys. Appreciate you guys. See you later.
Thank you.
You just messed up my goodbye.
That's why I was saying thank you.
Yes, thank you, everyone. Thank you for all the super chats. Thank you for the ordering.
Fun time.
You know, you guys know it. I hope you guys know that someone said ciao. Sherilyn.
It makes talking with everyone makes the packing up fun.
It is fun. Yeah. Also, I asked if you guys liked the format and then didn't look at any of the answers of Ashley reading while I try to answer them.
The answers were yes. Some people also miss dishes. And yeah.
We'll probably still do the dishes. Maybe I'll go to other people's houses and do their dishes.
Yeah.
Just go to Armando's. Hey, do you need your dishes done? He'll be like, what? He actually asked me when my next dishes video is.
Did he?
Yeah. I don't know if he was kidding or not, because he sounded like he was kidding, but blown away you pronounced my name right. Name correctly, thanks. Sherilyn? Oh, did I just pronounce it wrong now? Sherry Lynn? Sherilyn. Anyways, guys. Always takes me forever to say goodbye, but goodbye. I will see you next time. Actually, you will see me. I will see my phone. I will see myself and your comments. Guys, I really need a freaking haircut. There will be a vlog coming out. I am actually going to start filming the actual vlog content tomorrow. And I might get enough content to make a whole vlog. So look forward to that. See you later. Peace out. Appreciate you.